So I want to bring up a situation real quick that happened to me because you had just brought up opening up the doors for a young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that often?
Every time now.
Every time now, but you know better, right?
Yeah, once I grew up and learned that, I do that every time. And I'm gonna tell you, don't open the door. Wait for me to get out of the car and come to the other side.
Okay, I like that.
You know?
Okay, I like that.
See,
that.
So I hate that.
I like that.
I want to sit and wait for you to come.
I do. I want to be romantic.
Don't touch the door.
Yeah, I don't want to touch nothing, baby.
I'm not gonna touch a door to
I'll
open
tell your
up
ass, what are you
any
doing?
building.
Sit down. I got you.
Really?
Okay, let me tell y'all a situation real quick though. So I had a situation a very long time ago.
Is this your scary one?
It could be scary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Don't just water it down.
I just thought about it because he just brought it up. I had a situation like 10 years ago maybe, or less than, I'm sorry, like 8 years ago, whatever, or less than that, I don't know. But there was a time I met this guy at my old job. Like I used to work retail. And I met this guy and I saw him, he was looking at me or whatever, and then I could tell he was feeling me, whatever. So he came to my cash register to check out with me, and then of course he eventually asked for my phone number. So we exchanged phone numbers, and he obviously he wanted to take me out. He was like very adamant. I've never met a guy who was actually like very adamant, like he wanted to take me out. Mm-hmm. He was like checking on me every day. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you like to do? Blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. So he's interested in me. I mean, I wasn't really that interested in him like that, but I mean, he wasn't a bad looking guy, but right. For some reason, I was just not really that interested, but whatever.
You weren't drawn to him at all.
Not really, but he was my type though. He was very tall, everything like that. But anyway, but yeah, so we ended up going out to, I can't remember where it was, but we went out, and tell me why this is so embarrassing. And to this day, it like really grinds my gears whenever I think about the situation.
You didn't open the door?
Not even that, he didn't open the door. The moment he walked in the door, he let the door slam in my face. What? I promise you not. I kid you not.
Where's this nigga from? Mississippi?
He's from Nigeria.
Oh.
I swear on my life, this is my whole face just went. This is I swear on my life, no exaggeration. We were going inside we're walking inside the building. He opens his door for himself and then lets the door just slam. In my mind, I'm just like,
I would have stayed outside.
I was just confused, yo. Like I was very confused. I was like, is this
for real?
So I was like, okay,
you know what? Life?
Maybe it was an accident. Of course, I was just making up excuses in my head as to why he did this. So I kind of let it slide, but still was like, what? So after we went out to eat or whatever, and after we're done eating, when we were leaving, he was kind of walking ahead of me, and I was like kind of behind him. And as soon as he got to the door, boom, let the door slam in my face again.
No.
At this time, I was like, is this guy okay?
No.
I was like, what? Like, how can, like, it was embarrassing because people were, I mean, I don't know if anybody noticed, but people are not outside, but they were inside, in the restaurant or whatever, so I'm sure people saw it.
That's crazy.
So I'm just like, did this guy really just, like, I'm telling you, the door slammed. I'm not just joking. It was just door slammed.
That is a nightmare.
The door just slammed in my face like I was nothing. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything there.
That's a nightmare.
So after we said our goodbyes, like, okay, bye, whatever. Like, I think the most important thing to do after a date is for, like, when you guys are in the car or where you're leaving, I feel like a guy should kind of wait for you to pull out.
Yes.
This boy, he sped out. He got in his car, boom, and just left out the parking lot. And I'm just like,
oh no.
And I'm just like, no. Just left me just sitting there.
Did you teach him what to do after that?
How so?
Of course, I said something after the situation. I mentioned it. He was like, "That's not true. I didn't do that." I was like, "Why would I lie about that?" He was like, "I'm not that kind of guy. I always open doors for people.
Oh.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
always
teach him.
open door." But he told me he did not do that.
That's
He
how I
told
learned to do
me
what I do.
he said, "I always open doors. I am never that kind of guy to do something like that. That's not me." He was making up so many
He
excuses.
wouldn't even got a call.
He wasn't trying to learn.
Yeah. So
No, yeah, no.
He wasn't trying
why are
to
you
learn.
pointing at me?
Cause I'm
Why are you pointing at me?
Right then and
So
there.
First of all,
I had-
when the door slammed, I would have been talking shit like, "Damn, you couldn't open the door for me."
It was
I'm
it
still
was shocking.
outside.
Listen, y'all, it was like so shocking to me. Like I was just like so baffled about the situation.
That's the first time. The fucking second door, nigga?
Yes,
I promise
second door.
you.
First of all, where was your hand at? Why you keep letting the door slam in your
Facts.
face? This rude ass nigga in front of you. You already know this from the first
My
time.
thing-
I didn't think it was
And
gonna
you
happen.
walking all
I
double
didn't.
behind and
I didn't think the second it was gonna happen the second time. I did not think.
Oh, baby.
So I'm just like, so okay. After we left or whatever, I think he texted me when I got home. I don't remember. It was so
Did
long
he
ago.
text you asking if you got home?
He probably did. I don't remember, but I know there was a conversation, and I let him know about what he did and how I did not like
But
that.
he denied it.
He denied it. But I think I even like talked to a few people after that. I was like, listen, this guy did this. What do y'all think about this? Even on my mind, I was like, I never want to talk to this guy again. But I still wanted to get other people's perspectives on what happened. And of course, everybody was on my side. But there were some people who kind of felt like, maybe he was just making excuses for his actions or whatever. So, I mean, I don't want to say what else transpired after that, but just know that
Nothing should have transpired after that.
unfortunately it did. My dumb self. I still entertained this guy after.
Hold on,
That's the
wait.
crazy part about
No,
the situation. I still ended up entertaining him after, but I'm just like,
No, not at all.
how did I
Not
get? Why did
tired.
I get myself involved? It was like, man, I was like 25, 26 at the time.
So there must have been
So-
something about him that really just made you like, okay.
At first there wasn't, but I don't know. I'm just so weird. Like I'm the kind of girl, like sometimes like I don't like a guy at first, but then I end up liking him. It's just so weird like that. But yeah, it was. I ended up
Girl, I
entertaining.
don't see
Imagine
that.
someone who did something like that to you and you still talk to him after. I was so dumb.
I can't imagine.
But
Girl.
was
after
so
that first
stupid.
door,
He
my thing
slammed the
is,
door. And if you're watching this,
That's a turn off.
you asshole. I
He
mean,
know how to-
can
I
we
gotta
cuss on
teach
this
men.
chat? Look, can we cuss on
Whenever
this
Now,
y'all
I
see